Hey everyone, how's it going? I have another dream I want to share with you. This is actually a dream of my wife that she had this morning. Today's February 8th, 2022. And it's just kind of interesting because it has to do with like kids, schools, and the diploma, I guess, for this year. So we all know like the restrictions that are coming with the V and everything. Well, in this dream, it was kind of like a three-part dream, all in one, but uh, the first part was she got the phone call from the school, and the school told her that, my daughter wasn't going to be able to graduate because she didn't have proof of that she was V'd, or she doesn't have the jab. So my wife was like, over the phone, was like, hey, you can't do this. It's against our freedom. We have rights, blah blah blah. So she got all mad, and I know it's symbolic because it wasn't the same school that she goes to now. And she says, and also my wife, she's on dialysis, so she can't do a lot of the stuff that she's doing in these dreams. Just weird. But she's healthy in these dreams. She's got power, she's doing stuff. So she goes to the school, she starts arguing with everybody, and there's a bunch, I guess, there was more people that were complaining about this. And then she says at the school that there was horses. It was like 20 horses or something. She's like a lot of horses that were tied together around the neck, and they were with leashes, and they were all tied together to each other. So these horses, they couldn't do anything, they couldn't go anywhere. There was nobody controlling them, it just had this leash. And then there was other horses, it was like a lesser number of horses that were free. They were just behind these ones. And these other free horses were aggressive. They were like they were hostile. They wanted to like bite the people who didn't get the V. So they were so hostile that they actually had to, run away. So my wife and my daughter, they ran into a house. They got on top of the roof because the horses couldn't get up on the roof, but they were still trying to snap at them. So these horses that were all tied together, they kind of got in between the house and the horses that were free, that were hostile. And these good horses that were tied together, they lied down. They lied down so that they weren't able to reach them. So they're kind of they were a barrier between my wife, my daughter, and the bad horses. So I guess they just laid down. I don't know if that represents something that they sacrificed themselves to protect the people that weren't jabbed. It could be. Anyways, so that happened, and then she goes, along with this, there was another part where, like, when she got the phone call, I guess she was with her sister by a big body of water. It could have been a lake or a huge river. And she goes that they were on a boat, and then, like, her sister fell in the water and she got swept away. And everyone thought that she drowned. And then my wife, she's like crying. She's like, no, we gotta save her. No, we gotta do something. Let's do something. So another guy jumps into the lake, and he gets swept away too. So everyone's like, oh man, they both died. They both drowned. And my wife's like, no, they didn't die. No, let's keep trying. Let's keep looking. So they got to the dock, and they said they got off the dock and they saw this guy, and she's crying and yelling. He's like, where are they? Where could they have gone? So the guy's like, if anywhere, they'd be right here by this big, it's like a drain pipe. It's really big, and they could be right here. So she starts digging and digging, moving these rocks, and I guess other people that were with her started to help, and sure enough, they're there. Like, they find them and they save them, and they came out and they lived. So I don't know what that represents, but she had all those three little, I guess, dreams put together in one this morning. And so I just decided, well, you know what, I got to share this one. Anyway, so if anybody knows or has any insight about horses, what they represent, them being tied together, feel free to leave a message. All right, guys, thanks for listening.